This is Coach Lassiter. If you have not taken the pre-quiz, go to the Google Classroom and take it. If you're still here, we're going to get started. Lesson 1 is categories of mental health disorders. This is a quote from a 24-year-old blogger who suffers from depression. I don't know how I'm supposed to go the rest of my life on this roller coaster of depression. While riding a roller coaster, you are excited and smiling as you ride to the top, enjoying the ride. Then you start to get anxious and nervous about not being able to see what is waiting for you on the other side. Just like that, you are falling hard. That is exactly what has happened to me now. So, what is mental health? Mental health is a person's condition as far as psychological and emotional well-being. Mental health can determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. It is important for every stage of life. Factors that contribute to mental health problems include biological factors, which is your genes or brain chemistry, life experiences, trauma/abuse, family history of mental health problems. The early signs of mental health problems are distancing yourself from people and the usual activities you take part in, low or no energy, numb feeling/nothing matters attitude, yelling/fighting with your friends or family, severe mood swings, eating/sleeping too much, thinking of harming themselves, inability to perform daily tasks, and feelings of hopelessness. So first we're going to start with mood disorders, and we're going to talk about depression and bipolar disorder. Depression is a major mood disorder that increases as time goes on. This disorder is a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest in doing things. It affects how you feel, think, and handle daily activities. In order to be diagnosed, an individual must have symptoms present for at least 2 weeks. Typically, people receive treatment, but never in the same way. One method does not always work for the same person. Bipolar disorder involves clear changes in mood, energy, activity levels, and ability to carry out day-to-day tasks. There is bipolar 1 disorder and bipolar 2 disorder. Research and take note of some signs and symptoms of depression, and just take note of them. Next, we will talk about anxiety disorders. The first is social anxiety disorder. This disorder causes the individual to avoid social or performance situations. This results from being fearful of being embarrassed or rejected. The next is obsessive compulsive disorder, which is also known as OCD. This disorder involves unwanted thoughts and impulses. This causes repetitive, routine behaviors as a way to cope with anxiety. Personality disorders. Antisocial personality disorder is the first one we will go over. It is someone who disregards others' feelings or needs. And the next is multi-personality disorder. This is a severe form of dissociation. There is a lack of connection in a person's thoughts, memories, feelings, actions, or sense of identity. Do you have any ideas on what could possibly be the cause of MPD? Next, we will talk about psychotic disorders. The main psychotic disorder is schizophrenia. This causes an individual to have an altered experience of reality. It affects their thoughts, perceptions, and behavior that impacts their ability to function in public places. Hallucinations and delusions are typically the first symptoms. Next is eating disorders. Anorexia nervosa is the eating disorder that involves very low weight, an obsessive fear of gaining weight, and a distorted body image. Bulimia nervosa is the condition that causes a person to binge eat. Typically, people with this disorder eat large amounts of food in one meal, then use purging methods to attempt to get rid of the food. Think of ways to help an individual who has one of these eating disorders. People who are also diagnosed with anorexia see themselves as being heavy when they are severely underweight. That's when the body image issue comes into play. Eating disorders are often very private and they're a very secret problem. People who have it usually feel ashamed and do not want to seek help. This image to your right is a distorted body image. You see, in the mirror, she sees herself as being overweight when in reality, she's not. She's underweight. Now that lesson 1 is over, you will want to check your Google Classroom to view the 2 activities you must complete before tomorrow's class. See you tomorrow.